Hey, good afternoon. How are you? I'm Scotty T with your Comedy Minute. I wanted to do a YouTube live. I was planning on doing one today anyway, just to test them. If you can't tell, I'm testing out some new equipment. I got a new webcam, and I'm using a Chromebook now. I'm hoping the quality will be better, the sound and the video and everything. I'm still tweaking it. That's why I want to do a test today. I was planning on doing a test regardless. But I wanted to tell you what happened was, this morning I did a quickie. You guys that don't know, I do quickies. And so I posted a quickie. And when I went over to Twitter, I posted the quickie, and it shows you off to the side there what's trending. And it showed Demi Lovato says that she's no longer California sober. And immediately I was like, wait a second. I did a bit about that a year ago about California sober. Now, for those of you that don't know what California sober is, California sober means that you can drink and smoke weed. And what I said was, when I first heard this, I never heard this until a year ago. What the hell is California sober? California sober, that means I could move to California and I could be sober. But I saw this, and so obviously, I'm very passionate about alcohol and weed and that kind of things. I shouldn't have said that. No, it's just it struck me as odd that a year ago Demi Lovato was talking about being California sober, and it's okay and it's fine. Now today, I guess last night she posted that she's not California sober. She's 100% sober. So I guess that means that last album. And here's the thing that gets me. She only ever seems to come out when she's got a new single. She's got a new single, a new record coming out. So she's going to tell us about being sober. Oh my God. Like I said, it just strikes me as odd how, and I keep saying she, it's they, them. I apologize, Demi. It's they, them. They or them always seem to exploit, the problems they have with alcohol or drugs when they got a new record coming out. Like I said, that just strikes a nerve with me, just because I, uh, I myself, I'm fat, but I identify as skinny. I'm trans-slender. I promised I'd do a couple of jokes. I talked to a friend of mine before I came on, and I said I would do a couple of jokes. I asked him for some alcohol jokes. And, I don't have a problem with alcohol. It's when I don't have alcohol that there's a problem. As far as alcohol goes, I don't drink anything stronger than pop. Pop will drink anything. There's a couple alcohol jokes. I'm going to do one more joke and I'm going to get off here. I just wanted to, again, I really, the plan was, hey man, OJ identified as innocent. oh man. AO7 Pictures, how are you? Oh my gosh, that's good. I was hoping some people would jump on, because if people jump on, I'll stick around, but I don't want to prolong it. It's just because, I'm not, just to be 100% clear on this, I am not punching down or beating up on Demi Lovato. Oh, yeah, Demi Lovato, they, them. I'm not punching down on her. It just, I did, you can go back and look. I've done a couple of minutes about Demi Lovato, and I worked with Whitney Houston. I used to work in the music business, and we know what happened there. I did that joke. I'm not going to do it again, but, and I just see her going down that same path. I know it's supposed to be funny, but, you can't say you're California sober. You can't. It doesn't work like that in my world. I like I said, if I moved to California, I would be sober. I'm good. So if you drink or smoke weed, just move to California, and then you can say I'm sober. I'm going to do one last joke, and I'm going to get running here. I like this joke. I saw it this morning, and I'm going to do it. blonde sees this little boy standing in a field by himself. So she goes over to him and she says, you can go play with the other kids. And the boy says, I don't think I should. And she says, really, you can go down and play with the other kids. And again, the little boy says, I don't think I should. And she said, why not? He said, I'm the goalie. Oh, I love that joke. Anyway, that's it. I really just wanted to test out the equipment. Hopefully it works out good. And I wanted to also let you know that the new full YouTube live, I usually do. Yeah, thanks, AO7. I appreciate that. I like that joke a lot. Yeah, a full, I normally do a half hour. I've been doing them Thursdays, but I'm moving the YouTube live to Mondays. So tomorrow night, 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, there'll be, guy went to a $5 hooker and got crap. Yeah, what do you expect? Lobster? Yeah, that's a good one too. JP3. I like that one. That's a good joke. Yeah, there's a ton of jokes like that. But man, like I said, I'm being so careful right now just because it's like no matter what I do, like there I did that joke about being trans slender. I'm bashing trans people. And if I don't like doing politics, there's things I don't like doing. And so therefore I steer away from them. Now that doesn't, have you heard from McDonald's moth joke? Norm McDonald's. Yes, I have. If you want to, go ahead, write it out, and that way the people can see it. Yeah, I love Norm McDonald's. It's passing. I miss Norm. He was very, very funny guy. There's a lot of comedians I really love. Norm McDonald's one of them, and that moth joke is good. Go ahead, write it out for him. We'll stick around a second. I'll have another sip of my coffee. Believe it or not, I'm still on coffee. I'm being honest. The Demi Lovato thing just came up, and I thought I got it. Because I brought it up a year ago. Now all of a sudden she's saying, "Well, I'm sober." Oh, that's good. Then you're really sober. You're not California. You're really sober. I know about being sober. It's hard. AO7, you going to do this Norm McDonald joke? Yeah, like I said, I shoot any kind of addiction. Before I came on here, I was talking to a friend of mine, and I'm not making fun. I love your content, man. Comedy can't be contained in politically correct bubble. Comedy is meant to push the boundaries and anger people. That's what makes things funny. Best comedians that I meant to say this last time. It's good you brought that up, JP3. I brought it up last time, and I never made the comment, which is from all the drinking and partying I've done over the years. Plus, I'm damn near 60. We can blame it on I'm damn near 60. But that's what we'll stick with. Let's stick with it. I'm damn near 60. But Ricky Gervais said that when I was really, a few months back. I've been doing this a year and a half. There's 2,600 videos up. I've been doing it. I'm trying. I'm slugging it out. I'm getting somewhere. I'm happy. But it's hard. And Ricky Gervais really inspired me. Yeah, JP3. But let me finish this because I'll forget it. And I do want to credit Ricky Gervais because he gave me the inspiration when I was feeling like, oh man, I just can't joke about anything. And Ricky Gervais said, you can joke about anything you want to joke about, but you better be prepared to pay the consequences. So in other words, I can do, a black joke or an Asian joke or a transgender joke or whatever, but then I better be ready to face the backlash, maybe get slapped like, Chris Rock did. Joke is way too long and have to copy and paste 13 times. That's okay. Just the fact that you mentioned it, Norm McDonald and the moth joke, that's a long joke. You're right. It's hard. That's why I wasn't going to, it's too long, but it's really funny. It's a great joke. I'm going to close this because I feel like I'm dragging it out. I'm not trying to drag it out. I enjoy chatting with you guys. I love doing these things. I'm new to them, so it's kind of odd to me, but I love doing them. I love interacting with the people that enjoy my stuff. Someone commented they enjoy my content. I just was out. That's why I've been up since early. I was out I had to get, I had so many quickies on the phone. So I had to go out and I only had one left. So I did like 10 quickies and I had to get back in here and get this set up because I wanted to test the equipment, but I also wanted to let you know, hey, I was on this a year ago. I was on this a year ago about California sober and being sober and what's really sober. I knew what's not sober. Catch me later this evening. I should come back on. There's a joke. I'll end with that joke. I like that joke. I'll leave you with this joke. I like this joke a lot. I don't drink. How's it go? I got to get it right. I don't drink a lot because when I do, I turn into another person. And that guy drinks a lot. Is there a Vegas Wookie? Look, I don't know about a Vegas sober. That would be true. My son lives in Vegas, and I've been to Vegas a couple times, and I don't think there's anything. So, but even if there is, they're not going to say anything because what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. So that's why we've never heard of it. That's why we've never heard drunk enough to have fun and sober enough to know what I'm doing. Yeah, man, that's true. That's AO7. We should chat because man, that's my life. That's been, I say I shouldn't drink, but then I'm like, oh man, I love having get a little glow on. I don't get drunk very often, but I just love having a few cocktails. And the other part of that too is, and I don't want to get real deep into it, but we don't know that tomorrow's going to come. None of us are guaranteed. Something could happen. Right after this is over, that's why I approach life. I thank God for each day, and I approach life in a sense that, make the most of each day, live each day to its fullest. What crumbs of joy am I going to steal from this day? Those are all things I live by. And by bringing joy to people and making you guys laugh, that's what I'm about, at this point in my life. Yeah, I wouldn't mind. Hey, I wouldn't mind selling a couple shirts or some coffee mugs along the way. Help pay my house, pay my taxes and stuff. They're going to sell my house if I don't pay my taxes. Anyway, that's it. Listen, have a good one. And don't forget, tomorrow night, 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, new YouTube Live. I have a lot of stuff planned up for that. And who knows what today will bring. There's every day I get, a new story and something that is good fodder for the YouTube Live. So thank you guys for being here. Wookie, have a good lunch. JP3, thank you. AO7 Pictures, thank you. Whoever else, if you watch this back, I hope you enjoy it. Have a good one. I'll see you guys real soon. Don't forget, tomorrow night, 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, new YouTube Live. Thanks again. Have a good one.